case. Really, like, have a... What? Really? I should have thought about what I was going to say. Hey everybody, it's Casey here. So I am bringing you my 16-week update today. Technically, as of today, I'm like 16 weeks and 3 days, but... So first things first, I guess I will show you guys my belly, or my bump, even though it's really not that big yet. But it is big compared to what I looked like when I first found out I was pregnant. So I'm gonna put up a picture of that compared to now. And I'll also just show you guys. So there is the bump. It's small, but it is there. It is there. I'm really ready for it to like fully pop out and for it to be noticeable in clothes that I'm pregnant, because really, unless I'm like holding my shirt down, it's not as obvious. Anyways, where do I even begin? So I had taken a pregnancy test the day after Thanksgiving, so Black Friday, and it was negative, but I'm pretty positive that I already was pregnant then. It was just too soon to tell. But then December 7th, I woke up and I was like, I never got my period in November. I'm gonna take another pregnancy test. So I took one on December 7th and it was positive. It showed up right away. It was very clear as day. I ended up taking 2 other tests that were different brands and they were all very positive. So I immediately called my doctor and they scheduled me out quite a few weeks so that I would be about 8 weeks pregnant when I went to the doctor the first time. It was so hard to wait. So I called, like I said, December 7th and our appointment wasn't until December 29th. So it was so hard to wait that long to go to the doctor and, you know, kind of get a feel of everything and make sure everything was okay. And I say that because I didn't really like feel pregnant, I guess, besides not having a period and having really, really sore boobs. Oh my gosh, they hurt so bad. So uncomfortable, so tender. They're a little bit better now, but anyways, besides that, I wasn't really having many other symptoms. I wasn't nauseous, didn't have any morning sickness. Anyways, that was sort of like a general pregnancy update. Now on to, let's see, 16 weeks. Like I said, I have not had that many symptoms, although I've been having headaches like crazy. And I mentioned it in my last vlog. They started about week 14 actually, and they were, you know, on a very wide range of like just dull pain to like almost a migraine. And it just depended on the day. Usually it was worse when I didn't have as much sleep the night before. So I knew my triggers. I'm drinking plenty of water. That's not a problem for me at all. I love to drink water. I'm drinking tons. Trying to maintain a good diet. I'm exercising, you know, nothing vigorous of course, but so anyway, so I was having really, really bad headaches. Like sometimes I would just sit with an ice pack on my head and that was like one of the only things that would help. I did cave and I ended up taking Tylenol a couple of times because it was that bad. So today's Tuesday. I had my 16-week appointment on, was it last Thursday or last Friday? And I talked to my doctor about the headaches, and she asked me if it was something that would have happened to me before I was pregnant, like was I susceptible to getting headaches? And I said, yes, I do often get headaches. I've had migraines plenty of times also. So she said that since I was already susceptible to that, it was more common for me to get it. She assured me that it is a very common symptom, and it usually sometimes won't happen until that 14, 15, 16 week mark. She said a lot of the times they should be, you know, tapering off by week 25 or so. I'm like, oh, please let that happen before then. She just assured me that, you know, taking Tylenol is fine, and if Tylenol stopped working, that she could prescribe me something. Luckily, they have actually, knock on wood, gotten better. They're much duller, and I've just been really making sure I get enough sleep every night. Still drinking plenty of water, all that good stuff. So hopefully we won't have to go the route of a prescription, because I don't want to, I don't know. And obviously it's safe because she wouldn't prescribe it to me, but I don't know. I just would rather not go that route if I don't have to. So that has been the biggest nuisance really. But like I said, I'm feeling so much better and I'm so thankful. At our 12-week appointment a month ago, my doctor was trying to use the little fetal Doppler thing on my belly to find the heart rate, and she kind of was getting it, but it wasn't very good. It wasn't strong enough to get a read. And so she's like, you know, I'm just gonna have you guys go back and get an ultrasound just to make sure everything's okay. And poor Drew looked kind of worried. But I've heard that like sometimes those things are, especially early on, it's hard to find a heartbeat. So I kind of like looked at him and I was trying to give him like an assuring look. But anyway, so we went and got an ultrasound, and everything was fine, obviously. But then my doctor was giving me a pelvic exam, and she noticed that my uterus was tilted backwards. And so she said, oh, that's probably why I wasn't able to find the heartbeat very well. And I guess it's something that happens to about 15% of women. I shouldn't say happens, it's just something that 15% of women have, a tilted uterus. And she said it's nothing to be concerned about at all, not even pregnancy-wise, because eventually there's not going to be any room for my uterus and my pelvis, and it's just going to move up and everything like that. So it's kind of interesting. And I've already talked to 3 people that I know that have that also. So I'm like, oh, it doesn't seem as rare as I thought. But at that point, at 12 weeks, I was hardly showing at all. And so she said that that's partially probably why, and that once my uterus moves up, I'll be showing more. So anyways, that's that. And I also wanted to talk to you guys about cravings, I guess, something a little fun. So, I have definitely been having some cravings. Now it's funny though, because I like these things normally, but now I just want them more often. Like I wouldn't indulge in them before, but I'm indulging in them now. Pickles and pickle juice. I know it's weird, but it is what it is. I just love pickles and salty things right now. Actually throughout pretty much my whole pregnancy, which is, I think I mentioned in my other video, is why I was like, everybody thought I was having a boy because I was craving salty things. But that's a big one. Also V8 juice and like the spicy V8 juice. Oh my gosh. And I already love tomato juice, V8 juice anyways. So, and I love Bloody Marys. So this is like my substitute for Bloody Mary, just the plain tomato juice. And also sour candies like lemon heads, Sour Patch Kids, jelly beans, things like that. I guess jelly beans aren't really sour, but just like candy and sour stuff. Nothing good for me, of course, but that's okay. I'm really trying to still, you know, maintain a healthy diet. Speaking of, I do want to do like a what I eat in a day pregnancy edition, so that will be coming up as well. And then in other news, Drew and I have started working on the nursery, and don't worry, I'm filming that entire process. That will be up. I don't know if that'll probably be up once we're more finished with it, because we're really doing like an overhaul. Like we tore out the floors, we're putting in new laminate flooring. It was a carpet in there before, and it just was not a nice carpet or anything like that. We've painted, Drew painted, not me. We've got almost 2 coats in the whole room already. We're painting the trim and the baseboards, everything like that. We took out the closet doors. You know, we're doing a lot of stuff to the room. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's been super fun to work on, and Drew's been working so hard, and I super duper appreciate it, because I can't do the painting or anything. So I've been helping other ways, of course, but I should probably end this video because I think it's probably super long. I hope I didn't forget anything. I probably did. If you guys want me to include something else, like a different category or something else in these updates, definitely leave me a comment and let me know what I'm sort of missing. I probably should have jotted down some notes, but I think I touched on everything that I wanted to touch on. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!